This is the OWrap. I am Davina. Here are the stories making headlines today.
Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, this morning suffered a narrow defeat in her bid to become the Commonwealth Secretary General. Losing to Baroness Patricia Scotland, Johnson-Smith lost 25 to 27 in a voting process which had the Caribbean community divided. Shortly after her defeat, the Foreign Affairs Minister congratulated Scotland on her achievement. She also thanked her supporters, but chalked up her defeat to God not being ready for her to leave Jamaica as yet. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness congratulated Johnson-Smith on her campaign, revealing that several cabinet members are relieved that she remains the country's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade. In other news, toll rates could be increased as early as Saturday, July 2, following a request made by Highway 2000 operators. It was revealed today that toll operators have asked the Ministry of Transport to approve increases ranging between 9.09% and 26.67%. At the same time, the operators have offered to lessen the impact of the increase by proposing to offer a discount to motorists who use the Portmore and Spanish Town toll plazas after their 10th trip. The crime scene. A Kingston teacher was on Thursday sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for the sexual assault and murder of a 13-year-old girl. Sanju Maharaj, who was charged with the killing of 13-year-old Shanoya Ray, pleaded guilty to 4 counts of having sexual intercourse with a person under 16, murder, and trying to dispose of a corpse. Maharaj was charged after the girl's remains were discovered inside his bathtub on Wally Close in Kingston back in July 20, 2018. He had poured caustic soda and other chemicals on her body, causing it to deteriorate rapidly. The sentences are to run consecutively. Detectives attached to the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse are seeking the public's assistance in identifying a man who exposed his private parts to a child on a JUTC bus recently. In a video capturing the incident, the man can be seen staring at a person behind the camera as he fondles himself. The footage was reportedly captured by the child. Sissoko is asking anyone with information that can assist officers in finding the culprit to contact them. Meanwhile, the Hanover police have unearthed photographs suspected to be of the perpetrators of the March triple murder case in Santoy in the parish. Detectives say they have made some headway in the case, having followed several investigative leads and lines of inquiry. The lawmen are probing the attack that claimed the lives of Omar Mahabi, Michael Smith, and Mark Austin. Police report that shortly after 7 p.m., the men were installing security cameras at a mini-mart when gunmen posing as customers opened fire on people outside. Smith and Austin died on the spot, while Mahabi was pronounced dead at Noel Holmes Hospital in the parish. The police are now appealing for assistance from the public in identifying the individuals. And on the international scene, the U.S. Supreme Court today ended constitutional protections for abortion that had been in place nearly 50 years in a decision by its conservative majority to overturn Roe v. Wade. Today's outcome is expected to lead to abortion bans in roughly half the states. The decision was the culmination of decades of efforts by abortion opponents, made possible by an emboldened right side of the court that had been fortified by 3 appointees of former U.S. President Donald Trump.
This has been the OWrap. Catch up with these and other stories on JamaicaObserver.com. I am Davina.